With so much on my mind in December, Christmas cards, Christmas gifts, baking cookies, and generally just keeping the magic alive for my family, dinner is kind of the last thing on my mind. And I certainly don't want to complicate things by putting together meal plans that have a lot of ingredients or are super expensive when I'm already spending a lot. Today, I'm sharing a meal plan for the week leading up to Christmas to keep things easy for you. I know it's all about getting those last minute things done, and spending a lot of time on dinner is just a killer. I really don't want to have burnout in a nice season like this, and I really like to enjoy myself, so dinner is one of those things that just kind of needs to take the back burner, but still gotta feed everybody. So for Monday, I wanted to start off with something fresh and that takes literally less than 10 minutes and costs less than $5. We are doing chicken Caesar salads with rotisserie chicken.
And you'll only need about half of a rotisserie chicken here, so I felt like this was a great opportunity to use the other half of the rotisserie chicken for lunches through the week for something a little bit healthier and something that you had already purchased for dinner.
So the rotisserie chicken that I buy is $4.29. I know that Costco has like the $5 rotisserie chickens. It's upside down, $4.29. So that's about $2.18. Croutons could be anywhere ranging from like $1 to $1.50. So let's say on the low end, because we're gonna try and get this in for under $5, that we're gonna use the dollar croutons. So we're looking at $3.18. At my local store, a head of romaine lettuce is $1.50 plus $3.18 is looking at $4.68. And so we are a little potentially short on this, right? We're gonna need our Caesar dressing and our Parmesan cheese. I'm gonna kind of look at these as pantry items, hope that you have them on hand. I know at my local store, the Market Basket brand is $1.99 for Caesar dressing. I think at Dollar Tree, you could probably get it for $1.25. You know, it's delicious to have Parmesan cheese if you have it and just sprinkle some over. I wouldn't go out and buy it specifically for this. You could always just use any other dressing you have on hand because you don't necessarily have to have it be a Caesar salad, right? You can do just like a regular salad, maybe a cucumber, 50 cents. My cucumbers are usually about 50 cents. You could add a cucumber in there, maybe a little tomato. That's gonna be, again, like another 50 cents. And you can make like a garden salad with chicken. So the options feel a little endless with this. You know, you can even drizzle a little barbecue sauce on there, a little buffalo sauce, and make like a barbecue chicken salad or a buffalo chicken salad. It's just a pantry-friendly option, and it's super fast.
Of all of these, this was actually my favorite. It's so simple. You're taking burritos, cheese, and enchilada sauce, and I'm like, how have I never thought of this before? It is called a lazy man burrito enchilada, or a wet burrito, I guess. So you take your frozen burritos, you place those in your 13x9, you pour 2 cans of sauce over them, some shredded Fiesta cheese, and bake at 375 degrees for 30 minutes until bubbly and delicious. I just served this with some rice. It could not have been easier. Make sure to put your favorite in the comments below after you watch this video, just so that I know if I'm on the right page here, because it was so good, and it was so simple, especially for a busy night. So this has got to be a go-to. You got to try it. You can try any type of enchilada sauce or any type of frozen burrito that you like. It's also so cheap. Frozen burritos are very, very, very inexpensive. First meal is a lazy chicken parm, and if you've ever made chicken parm before, you know that it's a process of breading and frying, and it is absolutely delicious. But this is a really good version. It's super easy, and it's actually pretty healthy. You want to start off with your large 13x9 pan, and then add in a jar of tomato sauce. And when I added my jar, I thought, you know what, I need a little bit more. So I added the jar, and then I added about a half a cup of shredded Parmesan cheese, mix that together, and then you'll see I add about another half a jar of tomato sauce. It's kind of up to you, but the chicken is going to cook in that sauce, so I wanted to make sure that there was plenty to cover the entire dish. Then you want about 1 pound to 2 pounds of thinly sliced chicken breasts. Depending on how busy you are and how much time you have, you can just take whole chicken breasts and cut those in half. That's what I did. You definitely don't want to use whole chicken breasts because it's going to take way too long to cook in the oven, and it's likely going to turn out pretty tough. You want to make sure that you fully coat your chicken breasts in that pasta sauce. Once you've done this, cover your pan with foil tightly and bake at 375 degrees for 30 minutes. After that 30 minutes is up, go ahead and remove the foil and shake about another half a cup of Parmesan cheese right over your chicken. And then you also want to place some shredded mozzarella cheese. I use probably about 3/4 of a cup, and you'll notice that on one of them I did not put it on the chicken because my oldest son hates melted cheese for some reason, so I specially remembered to make him one without melted shreddy cheese this time, and he was very, very pleased by that. Then you want to place this back in the oven for another 10 minutes or until your cheese is melted and your chicken is bubbly. It was so wonderful. Like I said, this is so healthy because you're not breading anything and you're actually not even using any oil. So you're using just plain chicken, sauce, and cheese, and it's delicious. I served it with a little bit of bow tie or farfalle pasta on the side, and I made an Olive Garden salad, which is going to be in an upcoming video. So make sure to subscribe so that you can see those in your subscription feed and you get them recommended to you so you don't miss my copycat recipes because they are killer. This is so good, so delicious, and so incredibly easy. So speaking of things that make things easier, this video is sponsored by Nuts.com. Nuts.com is your one-stop shop for freshly roasted nuts, dried fruit, sweets, pantry staples like specialty flours, and more. Their wide selection means there is something for everyone. We especially love the dried mango, the roasted cashews, the trail mix, and the chocolate covered gummy bears. Those things don't stand a chance in this house. They're super delicious. They're such an amazing treat. My husband and I really enjoy snacking on nuts because they are nutritious, delicious, and filling. Basically, they check all the boxes for us, or something to keep us full until our next meal. At Nuts.com, quality is a top priority, so they roast their nuts and pop their corn at the same day that it ships, so they reach you deliciously fresh. Satisfaction is guaranteed. This is wild to me. I've definitely never had such freshly roasted nuts, and you can really tell when you taste them. They are just full of flavor and you can really feel the freshness. And if you're not into the products that we love, Nuts.com has many choices on their website, so there's something for everyone. Right now, Nuts.com is offering new customers a free gift with purchase and free shipping on orders over $29 or more at nuts.com/mealswithmaria. So go check out all the delicious options at nuts.com/mealswithmaria. You'll receive a free gift and free shipping when you spend $29 or more. That's nuts.com/mealswithmaria. I don't know about you, but when I receive a package with delicious food to my door, I get so excited, and the nuts.com package is definitely one of my favorites. I'm ready to open them up and, restrain myself from eating the entire bags all at once and to, share with the fam. So our next night to feed the family right before Christmas is Thursday night. The clock is ticking and it's time for something really easy. Now this one actually is pretty pantry friendly. We're doing breakfast for dinner, and you can do this any way you want. We generally do eggs and maybe some bacon, toast, whatever bread we have on hand. You can also use some shredded hash browns if you have them, or home fries if they're in the freezer. And there's also the option to go super simple and just do pancakes. There is no reason to spend extra on this one. Just use what you have and enjoy it. I know for my kids, breakfast dinner is always a huge deal in my house. It's one of our top 10 favorite meals. And for Friday night, it is sausage in the Crockpot. This is a meal that my mother-in-law introduced to me. It's literally 3 ingredients. You could also serve it with a salad on the side, and it just couldn't get much easier than this. You can see I bought those sausages on Manager Special. When I grabbed them, I put them right in the freezer, and then I just defrosted them when I knew I was going to use them. So I was able to use 2 packages of sausages for only $3. And then I have my jar of Classico sauce. That's the type of sauce that I like, so I've been trying to buy that on sale, but you can use whatever sauce you like. You can get cheaper sauce. That's fine too. I mean, that's all good. Tomato sauce, you really can't go wrong. So you just want to take your sausage, put that in the crock pot, and then put your tomato sauce, whatever type of sauce you like, over the top. And then you can set that on high for 4 to 5 hours or low for 6 to 8. And your sausage will cook up perfectly. You're going to want to serve this with some pasta. I used rigatoni. My husband did this while I was bringing the kids to karate. So it was super easy, ready to go when we got home. And it was delicious. Also served it with some garlic bread. I grabbed this garlic bread on reduced, I think it was ready, 1 day old or whatever. Garlic bread from the grocery store is so good. I mean, you can make it yourself too, but hey, it was there, it was on sale.
And for the weekend, we have Saturday, and then it's actually Christmas Eve. So I always recommend a leftovers day to use up anything that you had earlier in the week. So I'm gonna say Saturdays is leftovers day, and maybe if you don't have anything, you just pull something out of the freezer. I don't necessarily have a meal for this, but I encourage you to use what you have on hand. Now on Christmas Eve, you may have your own traditions for this. So if you do, stick to what you love and stick to what brings you all of the joy and magic of Christmas. But if you're looking for new ideas, I did just publish a new video with 15 super normal and easy Christmas dinner ideas. These are great for Christmas Eve or for Christmas Day, something that you can make ahead. Again, low ingredient and very inexpensive. So check out the video right here on the screen and make sure to go to nuts.com/mealswithmaria to make your nuts.com order.